Greetings, YouTube. I have always been honest about, well, my lack of skill in the game. I wouldn't say I'm the worst player. I'm definitely not the best player. I'm just somewhere in the middle. Sometimes I feel like I play really well, and it takes me only a few items to beat content. Sometimes I play really terrible, and it takes me an embarrassing amount of revives to get through the game, aka some gauntlet fights. Excuse me. But regardless, I just, I just assume it's because of my skill level. But I have been sent by console to two separate forum posts to request a discussion on a growing number of players who are saying that content is still not possible or not possible without major spending to beat with rank 4s and rank 3s 6 stars. I haven't really seen a post like this before, or if it's out there, it hasn't been sent my way. And, to be clear, I don't think, unless you're like the 1% of the 1%, which KT1, one of the things I'll always be appreciative about him when I interviewed him was that he said that even though he'll post a one-shot video, it might be his 200th attempt. You just don't see the 199 other attempts, and so it kind of looks like it was his first attempt. Now, he's not trying to be clickbaity, I would imagine. He's not trying to lie to you. He just wants to show you the best one. Well, similarly, if you're not on YouTube, you might just feel like you are the only person who does 200 one-shot attempts. But you're not. But I do think there's this misconception, too, that if you have rank 4s, all content, no matter what, is just a cakewalk. And Kabam knows that with certain counters not being available for players, or certain nodes, or even like the rhythm of dexing specials, you can have a rank 4, but if you can't dex specials and certainly like boss specials, you're still going to get knocked out real quick. I also have to say this, for everybody who just talks about rank 4 6 stars like they're God, you can take a 565 5-star and put rainbow boost in him, especially 30% greater champion boost combined with attack and health boost. And you basically have at least a rank 3 6-star, if not a rank 4 6-star. So we've seen this false perception for years now in the community that if you have the highest ranked 5-star or now 6-star, you're just going to breeze through the game. But that's not the reality for so many people. So we have the Lil C24 that posted this on August 11th, which is technically today, but this will probably hit my channel on August 12th, as it is almost August 12th. I don't do war. My Lions Quest team is set. This month I finally 100% Cavalier difficulty. It was tough, but I did it. Realized I need strong meta characters to finish the content. If you don't have the characters they give you the buffs for. After the event of pain, or Eternity of Pain, I always say that, I don't know why. I can rank up another character to 6-star rank 4. Who would you take to rank 4 for month-long event quest mode purposes? I have full suicides on. Null, Nimrod, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Immortal Hulk, Archangel. Well, for starters, I would take Black Widow, Clairvoyant. I think I use her... I have her as a rank 4. And her utility, and with suicides too, she's just fantastic. So, you may do the opposite of my advice. I don't know. Maybe you hate my channel. Maybe you don't know who I am. But that's my advice if somebody sends you this video. But you can see... there's some skepticism. JDeck59 here says, I think you're the first person to ever say you need a rank 4 6-star for monthly event quest. Congrats on this milestone. It helps. I still say you can use 5 stars and be fine with the right skills. This is not great. The bump you get from being rank 4 is less than you get for using literally one boost. Event quest is eminently beatable with 5-star rank 5 champs who fit the nodes. If you feel like you have to do this, then the answer is whatever class you struggled with most. I'd say that's pretty good advice from Ty Edge. A little edgy, literally. You're going to be so upset when they bring the 4-star event quest challenges back. JDeck59 says, y'all, there's some smack talk going on in this forum post. So then there's like, you're not the same guy that dumped 3,000 units on Warlock, are you? Shade. So we've got all these comments, and then eventually you'll see people start posting Full disclosure, I run Suicide, so take my opinion with a grain of salt, but knowing you're also struggling with the science chapters, probably lean towards She-Hulk. But you keep going down, keep going down. Surreal's Moon says, there's no way, for whatever small segment of people who clung to it, any argument about being unable to spend to progress is truly dead. This month, we have seen someone with a rank 4 Hercules unable to do Act 6, and someone with several rank 4, rank 3 6 stars, maybe? 100% cap for the first time and calling it difficult. Meanwhile, there are players who have to beat Act 7 just to get their first rank 3 to get the second best title of Thronebreaker. Technically, that's not true. To get Thronebreaker, you have to beat Act 6. Act 7 is for Wall Breakers. These players are beating the latest game content with people under the power curve, yet somehow leagues behind people who cannot clear Cab Event Quest. It has been an eye-opening, if not wholly surreal experience being on the forums the past few days as someone who appreciates what money does to keep the game afloat. It's quite sad to see that money has become a subsidy for actually doing anything for some players, and that they will stay wildly ahead of the meta while being unable to clear what most people in this stage consider fodder content. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm a very average player in this game, despite the fact that I have a YouTube channel. Like, I don't think the side quest this month is more difficult than past side quests. In fact, I think it's easier. The event quest, I think, is easier than last month. At least it was for me, versus that gore boss. And, you know, on top of that, the gauntlet's the same gauntlet as it was last year. We just have access to rank up materials faster. I still think, and I'm not trying to throw shade at this guy, Suros Moon, but I still think that people wildly underrate 5 stars now, especially if you've got boosts available. So let's go to the second forum pulse that Console sent my way from this guy, Pete Nyko, also an August 11th post. Why was Act 6 buffed? The champions are ridiculous now in Act 6. All around or above 30,000 and super aggressive. Also, when I previewed to see which champs to bring, the defenders are roughly 3 times smaller. That is not an Act 6 glitch, Pete. That's a this patch glitch, period. Glitch. I don't know why. I promise I'm sober, but I'm saying glitch like I'm slurring my words. The way it looks now, I will never be able to explore Act 6. There's always some miraculous defensive attack out of nowhere, and I'm dead with an equally miraculous combo. I'm open to being wrong, but this seems impossible without revives. If this is a paywall to force us to use revives, I've been playing for 2 years as a whale, and I have some of the best 6 stars in the game, but I can't even consider taking on Act 6. Top Awakened 6-star champs, rank 4 Hercules, Sabertooth, Doom, Silver Surfer, Kitty Pryde, Red Max, Apocalypse, Archangel, Bishop, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Venom, Storm, Spider-Man, Ham, Hitmonkey, Ultra. Alright, so, again, there's this perception that if I've got good champs, I should just be able to walk through content. No. But let me also remind you, because I have not explored Act 6. Will I explore Act 6 at some point? Honestly, probably not. Because it's not worth it. For the rewards that you get, it's not worth the time, it's not worth the literal energy, it's not worth the game energy. And so, Pete, I would just explore Act 7. It's easier. Much easier, actually. But you can see, I think your problem is a lack of skills. How is it even possible to have that many rank 3s where you're at, let alone rank 4s? Is 6-star a typo? You have a max Sig rank 4 Hercules. Like, if I had Hercules at 5-star at that time, I would have rolled through. You're a whale, but worried to use a revive here and there. Really confused, but most lanes are soloable with Hercules. Figure it out! And you can just see the shade. By the way, as Rohit commented, Act 6 hasn't been buffed. It's been nerfed. It's been weakened, not strengthened. Act 6 has really been nerfed to make it a kid's play. If you have that many 6 stars ranked up to rank 3 and above and still aren't able to clear Act 6 and it's a lack of skill, nothing else, your rank 4 Hercules alone should be able to steamroll through most of the fights in Act 6. Your best team would be Hercules, Doom, Immortal Hulk, Apocalypse, Corvus, Kitty. Heck, you've got so many good champs. I'm not even able to decide who to leave. Alright. So, look, I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room in this video. Sometimes people buy accounts. They haven't played the game, and yet they get this great account. I'm not saying I'd recommend it. It is technically against the terms of service. And I do not want to use any channel or any video on this channel to encourage people to do that, because you can and will be banned if Kabam catches you. And yet we know for years that people have attempted to sell their accounts. So if you haven't played this game and suddenly you have a bunch of amazing 6 stars, that means jag. Doesn't mean you know how to parry or dex or the special timing. Doesn't mean you know anything. And so when you try to just throw money at the game and then you're surprised when it still doesn't work, that is an exposure for lack of skills. At the same time, it's a really good lesson to know that if you can be like me, and you're just going to have to throw like 5 or 10 more revives than everybody else, and just understand it's because of your lack of skill. Or you got to get good. Either way, though, I'm surprised by these posts, and I appreciate consoles passing the links on to me, because I would have missed them. And I think it's a really interesting day, or I guess you should technically say week, to see this. What do you think, YouTube? Personally, I know people who have great skill, and they can clear anything with a 5-star team. So that's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about people much better than me. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.